Hello, gang. My last video, I showed the way I like to play roulette. So I'm gonna give it another shot. Let's see if we can turn 500 into 700 or go broke. Again, this is test money. So we're gonna try my same method, which has been very successful. We're gonna try to turn this 500 right there into 700 and 500 is my reset point. I'm going to keep writing it on the board so we know. Okay, nice shadow. Let's see. Does it really matter? What am I doing, boy? There we go. Okay, so 500, we'll keep it on the board. So what we're going to do is we're going to do dollar bets. So one. Remember what we did. It's $9 initial bet. We do this. We do that. Then it's very simple to follow through. We do our V. And we do our V. Upside down. Okay? So we're going to start. If we lose, we will add chips. I'm going to speed this. We did lose, so what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 chips. We're not going to double up. We're going to add 2 chips on every single bet. Let's see if we're going to go bust or we'll make 40% return on our starting budget. Remember, you see the 500 over here. That is where we reset our bets once we reach the 501. One more than... Okay, what do we have now? 473 and 27. We are at 500, so we clear the bets, and 500 is still my reset. So 1 chip here. It's very easy to bet, especially in the fast non-human electrical bet mechanical wheels where they really spin out fast. Again, I'm taking my time here. I'm not in a rush, okay? Here we go. There's a $9 reset bet. Exactly the same like my initial bet. I lost, so what do we do? Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, this method works. You need to have a decent bankroll so you don't start to panic when it runs low. So far, like I said, 10 out of 10 times it's worked. I'm waiting for the first time I'm going to eat a raw hot dog at the casino. Let's go. Again, notice I'm not doubling up the bets. I'm adding 2 chips on each. My stop point and reset is 500. Another loss. It's getting scary. Here we go. So, where we're at right now is at 356, 416, 418. We did not reach the 500. The bet stays as is. We do not add to it. We are now at 380 plus 60 at $440. We did not reach the 500 reset yet. So we spin again, do not add. Where are we now? 398 and 63. 458, 461. We did not reach the 500. We do not reset the bet. We did not remove the bet. Where are we at now? 398, 458, 461. We do not reset or remove the bet. That's a loss. We add one chip, 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 we add a chip, we add a chip, we add a chip, we add a chip. Now you begin to panic at $72 on the table. Let's see. 27 again. Bad numbers. Here we go. Add a chip. 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 Now it's really panic city here. You've lost. We're down almost 200 on our 500 budget. We are back to 350. We did not lose. We are still not at our 500 initial. We leave the bet as is. Again, we did not reach our 500. Even though we got a score, we leave the bet as is. Again, we did not reach our 500. We leave our bet as is. Now, where are we at? We are at 461. We passed the 500 mark. Let's clear. We're at $542. So, what you're going to do is usually you have a piece of paper at the casino. Yeah, my 542. Let's make it really nice, okay? So that will be my next reset point. You notice I took all the bets off. I took all the bets off because I did achieve the reset point of 500. So once again, let's do our bets. One chip, one chip. One chip, one chip. Right, guys? Watch. Very easy to follow. There's our up V. And there is our down V, our upside down V. 9 chips is the reset point because I reached. So once I reach 542 again, I will reset the bet. Let's try to get 700 before we go broke. We're still 542, so still a reset bet. We took a loss, so we add not one chip to double up. We add 2 chips. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now you could, oops. Now, guys, you can call this chips. You can call it dollars. You can call it units. You could call it points. Okay, but again, I add 2 chips every time I lose to each of my bets, providing I don't go broke. So far, like I said, 10 out of 10 times I've scored. I'm still expecting to have a loss. So we're back to 542. So this remains the same because you take what I have in my pocket, what I have on bets. 542. It's reset because we reached 542. So take the bets off, repeat the reset. 1, 2, 3. There we go. No, excuse me. Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my up V and my upside down V, my 9 chip. at 542. Okay, guys, we have a new point. 536 and 9 is 545. So you take a pen and paper, you have your piece of paper. You do this when you're sitting down at the wheel. Mark it down because in the heat of playing, it's easy to, it's very easy to forget. So 545 is our next stop point. Usually what I do is I either go 545 or I add a unit. Today I'm doing it without adding a unit for my reset point. It really doesn't make a huge difference. Okay, here we go. 9 chips because we reset. There's a loss. 1, 2, 4, 5. Again, we want to make $700. Where are we at now? We are at 536. We're under the 545, but we did win. Since we made a score, we do not add any chips to our bets. Otherwise, we'll go bankrupt very quickly. We're still at 536. Notice a lot of side bets are giving us back a free bet. Uh-oh, will we get the record 6 in a row? Okay, we are now at 542. The bet still remains on the table. We do not take it off. What did we just achieve? $548 is my reset point. Since we accomplished the win, we take off our chips and we bet again. Nice and fresh. One chip, one chip. One chip, and one chip. Okay, this way it's easy to follow the pattern. Again, by doing this, when you're betting in a rush, especially when the wheel spins every 30 seconds, you have enough time to make your bets. Very easy. You go click, 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 click. Okay, so we put our 9 units on. So, a new milestone reached. Let's we have 563 on the table. 5. That's where I'm going to reset my bets now. We got to get to that 700. We only won 9. We're still at 563. We took a loss, so we add one chip, one chip, one chip, one chip, one chip. We have a new... See, now we need to reset our bet back to 9 because we are at 596. So, erase on when you're at the casino. You'll have your paper. You will erase that, and what you're going to put down is 596. Again, this method is not like nerve-wracking. It is not exciting. It can get scary if you have a bad run, like a 9, which is almost rare that it happens, because you'll notice what's going on here. Okay, look. We'll do our bet here. We'll do our bet there. We'll do our bet there. We'll do our bet over here. What's going on? Clear, undo. Sorry. Sorry, I messed up. We got our V. And we got our upside down V. There we go. We got our 9 bet now. My next reset point is right here. See where my cursor is? 596. Now I have 599. So my next reset point, no matter what, you have to do this all the time, okay? $5.99 as I will reset if I go on a losing streak. Okay, we still have 9. We do not need to reset, but our reset point now is no longer $5.99. You do your reset point as follows. We have 600 and 20. 620. Now, we're either going to lose 620 or we're going to win 80 and go home with a 40% return on our investment. Here we go. What is this now? 632 and 9 is 641. Again, on your piece of paper at the casino, you take your pen and you have a new reset point now. 641. Okay, so let's see where we go. Again, I have my initial bet on because I reached my reset point. I only got back. Notice, okay, what we're doing here is if any of these two come in, any of these two come in, any of these two come in, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 numbers make you back your money. Okay, so you got 12 numbers. You also have the middle where you will make money, and you're basically covering a good percent of the board. So let's spin again. We took a loss, so we add 1, 2 chips, 1, 2 chips, 1, 2 chips, 2 chips. Again, every time we take a loss, we add 2 chips. Let's see if I get to $700 before we go broke. That was the budget, and that was the ceiling for me. Now, we had a hit. So, did we reach the 641? Yes, we did. Clear. Our new stop point. Again, I'm not happy with the 695. I said I want to win $200. That's it. So now our stop point is 695. Okay, this second time I'm posting this on the internet, the second play. Let's see if I can reach the 700 before we go bust. So again, 1 bet here. Our 2 bets, our single bet, and let's play roulette. The upside down V and the upside. Again, because I passed the last reset point. Our new reset point is 695. Let's see if we get 700. Dealer wins. 1, 2. 1, 2. Every time you lose a bet, only when you don't collect do you bet, and only when you reach your point do you reset your bet. Another loss. Again, you add 2 chips, 2 units, $2 to each. That's it, 2 chips, 2. Now, are we going to go bust, or are we going to get to our $700? That's it. As simple as that. Just like that. So, we started. Sorry. Yeah. In today's session, bankroll, our bank was 500. Our ceiling was to be 700. This here is what we wanted to win. Using our method, we were willing to lose the 500. Finish. $766. Profit. $266. So again, this is the second time I've done this, and you notice it's worked twice, even on bad spells. I'm not martingaling, which means doubling up the bets. I'm only adding units every time I lose to each bet. So for now, test it out. There are multiple wheels that you can play online, freebies. Test out this method and drop me a line what you think. For now, cheers. I'm going to do another one tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. All right? Have a good night, good day, everybody.